Hello, my name is Mr. Carlson. Welcome to eAcademy. This is a geometry lesson on identifying alternate exterior angles and on using those exterior angles and what we know about their angle relationships to solve if we're given algebraic expressions for those angles. This is your power standard skills, for numbers 8 and 19. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Alright, to begin with, let's talk about what alternate exterior angles are. If we have a pair of parallel lines, so line B and line A are parallel lines, the red one and the blue one, and we have this green one, this line here, that is a transversal running through those parallel lines. When we talk about alternate exterior angles, we're talking about angles that are exterior, representing on the outside of the parallel lines, so anything on this side or on this side of those parallel lines, so not in between. And then the alternate means on alternate sides of the transversal. So you'll notice that I have two angles labeled here that are alternate exterior angles, and that would be this angle A2 and this angle here B2, because if you look at those angles, they're outside of the parallel lines and they're on opposite sides of the transversal. Now there would be another pair of those that would be if we flip-flopped on the other side of the transversal as well. Those would also be alternate exterior angles. So let's take a look if we're given an algebraic expression for each of those and see if we can go about and solve for those angles. So one thing that we know about alternate exterior angles is if the lines are parallel and the transversals running through those parallel lines, those alternate exterior angles are equal to each other. Okay, so what that means is that if I want to find out what the measure of those angles are, and if I know an algebraic expression for each one of them, I can set them equal to each other and I can solve for x. Once I find x, I can plug it into the expression to find the measure of the angle. So if you could right now, see if you could pause the video and just set up a equation setting each of those expressions equal to each other. Alright, if you could check your equation, see if it matches mine. I have 3x plus 15 is equal to 5x minus 23. So now my goal is to figure out what x is. And I'm going to get my x's together and get my constants together. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract 3x from both sides. Therefore I have 15 is equal to 2x minus 23. And then I'm going to add 23 to both sides. And if I do that, I have 38 is equal to 2x. And then I can go ahead and divide by 2 on both sides. Therefore x would be equal to 19. So now if I'm going to solve for either angle, it doesn't matter which one I plug it in for. I can plug it in here or here. I should get the exact same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it into this one first. So I'm going to take 3 times, I'm going to put x, instead of x I'm going to put in 19. And then I'm going to add 15 to that. And if I do that, I have 57 plus 15, which would be 72 degrees. Now I can also plug it into this one and say that that's equal to 5 times 19 minus 23, which would be 95 minus 23, which is equal to 72 degrees as well. So both of them are equal when I get x equals 19. So that's how we can solve for alternate exterior angles if we're given algebraic expressions.